All right, so I've backtested this strategy 1,000 times, and I'm not even capping. Over 1,000 times trying to look for that strategy. I realized that the market has a certain behavior that keeps repeating over and over and over and over again. When the market opens, there's this burst of energy, boom. And if there's no burst on energy, when it moves, it corrects itself. So that's why I came up with two chart movements. One, when the market moves, is either in a correctional phase or is in a continuation phase. So you have to identify it. Now, when you go to the chart and everything, I came up with a strategy that is a no-brainer and happens every candlestick open, every. So the simple strategy is this. I am not going to waste your time more than a minute or two because it's simple. It's not market structure, blah blah blah. It's just simple. Understanding this too might help in making your decisions, but it's a win strategy, like fucking win. Now, what am I talking about? This is simple. The strategy. This is where this orange line is where the market open. That is the 1 hour candle. I'm using the 1 hour and I'm going to the 2 minutes. That means it gives me six, how many candles? About 60 candles before the market closes, right? So what is my job? So what is my job? My job is to mark out exactly the candle that opened the market. Okay, exactly the candle that opened the market. So this is the candle that opened the market. After opening that market, my next job now is to make sure that the market taps on that line and moves away from that line. Okay, once it moves away from that line, that is my direction. My stop loss is above wherever it creates after that. So this setup now, I'm inside this setup now, and I don't care if it doesn't go down. I don't care how long I don't care. That's not my business. Do you get? I don't care about the buyers. I don't care. This is literally what I'm in right now. My stop loss is supposed to be here. It's supposed to be here. My TP is supposed to be here, but there's a confluence here, so I don't know if that one is going to change the whole dimension of the trade. But I'm already at break even here. Normally, what I was doing before was I was taking my TP at every break. So let's say it comes here and it breaks this. That's why I'm taking my TP. Story cut short. No, that's why I was taking my TP. So it'll be from there to there. Simple as that. But I've noticed that every time I do, for the past three trades that I've taken today, every time I take it, it always moves beyond that area, like really, really beyond, and it's always hitting my TP. So I'm going to hold this one longer than I should. But if this works, or rather, not if this works, when this works, I am very certain of this. This is something that I have not been certain of. The only issue I have is I'm not really good at gambling. Okay, so I get paranoid when I am in the mindset where I have to like I don't know. I learned trading myself. Okay, so don't blame me for that. But the whole key point is entering, where to enter, how to enter. So go to an higher time frame, mark out the close or open on that candle. If it is in a sell, the last sell. If it is in a buy, the last buy. Sometimes it might consolidate. If you're using a higher time frame like daily, 4 hour, it might consolidate for a long time around that area. Do you get? It might push away and come back down. So that's why you need, you know. So use the dimension of like 1 hour to at least 10 candles away. So if you're using the daily, divide it by 10, and whatever candle it gives you, like let's say whatever how many minutes it takes to form a daily candle, divide it by 10, then use that to now take your entry off of. So that's the way you can be entering daily candles. And if the market comes back to that area, it's not going in that area again. Okay, it cannot hit on that same area twice. It is once. If it comes back to that area again, then that setup is done for. It has changed bias. Maybe something has changed the algorithm or something. Simple as that. Thank you very much. This took me like 4 minutes to explain. If you do not understand, um, I don't know how to explain this. So this is it. This is it. Let my chart load. It's currently, this is the setup I used. I'm using $3 because I'm testing it out. But there's no way, if you know what you're doing, and bruh, this is clean, beautiful, awesome. And it's 1 hour, so I know that the 1 hour, by the time this one closes, it's still going to push down more. And even if it doesn't, you can have another, you can have this set up again for the next 1 hour. The same thing happened for this. This one is even moving beautifully. This is where I marked it out here. This is where the previous candle closed, and it did a retest. So you have your confirmation. You put your stop loss under that retest. Look at it. It gave you a retest. Let me show you the setup that I did, but I didn't take it though. So I don't look like, oh, I'm giving instructions there and I didn't take it. Like, this is what it looks like. I'm not even bothered again about it. See, look at this. Look at this. This is what we call sniping. This is what we call clean setup. Bro, all the old fair value gap, the dab, the whatever, it's not necessary. Bro, I wasted years learning bullshit. And the one thing about this is like, even if I am wrong, even if I am wrong, there is another 1 hour in the next 1 hour. So you can use that same method. I feel like the best setup to even find is the one that has like consolidating, because it's showing that there's orders that are being fought there. This kind of setup now, I know it's going to go up. I just kept it here because this is like the next confluence that I feel like, okay, this is where the market will tap. But it's even going way beyond that, safe, from the looks of it. But look at this now. Look at this. Are you telling me one to one? Like, this is clean, man. Ain't nobody doing this kind of setup.